Brothers and sisters, both of today's readings, the first reading and the gospel reading, suggest that our way of seeing or looking at things can be very, very limited. In the first reading, for instance, when Samuel saw the first of Jesse's sons that was brought to him, Samuel thought that surely the Lord's anointed one stands there. However, Samuel heard the Lord saying, "Do not judge from his appearance or from his lofty stature, because I have rejected him. Not as man sees does God see, because he sees the appearance, but the Lord looks into the heart." Again, our way of seeing can be very limited. Human beings look at the appearances, but the Lord looks at the heart. And the Lord saw something in David that human being could see. So, there is another instance, in our gospel reading. When the Pharisees saw Jesus' disciples picking and eating some grain, they saw people breaking the Sabbath law. And when Jesus looked upon the action of his disciples, he saw something legitimate in order to satisfy their hunger. He went on to say to the Pharisees that human need will often take priority over and above religious law, including the Sabbath law. And that's why at the end of the gospel, we heard Jesus saying, "The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath." Brothers and sisters, both readings remind us that our own way, personal way of seeing can often be very limited. And we must be humble enough to admit that. We can so easily judge on the basis of our appearances rather than looking into or seeing beyond appearances to what is deepest in the person. Wa ba kita kay ba unsay nahitabo ron sa matag usa sa mga tawo nga atong mahimamat diha sa atong pangadlaw-adlaw nga kinabuhi. Wa kita kay baw unsay nahitabo ani mga tawo nga ganong kadaghan moadto sa Basilica Minore del Santo Niño. Our calling, our invitation, therefore, is to grow into the Lord's way of seeing, with the help of the Holy Spirit, of course. And the first step on this kind of journey of deeper seeing is to acknowledge our own blindness sometimes and our need for God's light. Sa ato niyang pagnovena, hinaot ato ning malitok, Lord, let us be humble enough that our way of seeing is very limited. So therefore, we should not be easy to judge others. And Lord, give us that way of seeing just like yours. So help us, God.